Do you want to find out what it's really like to be a Dalton police officer?
This was something that a lot of things the average citizen doesn't see or doesn't know or understand.
But it is so complex and so significantly different than what we ordinarily think.
The Dalton Police Department is once again accepting applications for the Citizens Police Academy. It's a 10-week free course that takes you behind the scenes of the police department with hands-on instruction.
We got to go to the range and actually shoot pistols and guns. So that was really interesting for the class.
The ride-alongs were the most the biggest eye-openers. Because they made certain that we got pretty much involved in everything.
We had several calls. Had one officer needs assistance call that I think whenever we got that, we were somewhere up around the Rocky Face exit. I think when we went past the high school on Wall Street, we were doing about 100 miles an hour, to get over there, because those things are taken very seriously.
We went on a tour of the jail, and that was one of the most interesting parts. It really is prison. It's not like they show it on TV.
The class meets once a week for 3 hours in the evening, covering subjects from the duties of police officers to the use of different police equipment like firearms and tasers. Participants get to learn about real-life CSI, crime scene investigation from Dalton's police detectives. And, of course, every student gets to ride along with an officer during their shift.
I think the thing that impressed me so much during those 30 hours that we spent in class was the complexity of police work. One generally associates it as we see it on TV, but it is so complex.
I realized how much more involved their job was than what I perceived it to be before. Yes, it was a very eye-opening experience, because we really didn't realize all the different things that police officers did.
If you watch enough cop shows, you think everything, they can wrap things up in an hour. Well, unfortunately, that's just not the case. And by talking with the detectives in particular, you find out their procedures and what they have to go through in order to make a case. And it's really interesting.
I could not speak enough about the professionalism of everyone at the police department. And everyone seems to really care about the citizen.
To apply for the Citizens Police Academy, just go to the Dalton Police blog at daltonpdblog.org. Click on the Citizens Police Academy link, fill out the information, and click Submit. There's no cost, and it's well worth the time.
I not only would recommend, but I have recommended to people that they contact the police department and go through this program. It's a very rewarding, refreshing activity.
In fact, I've got two friends signed up for the next course. I would recommend it to anyone in the community.
I think it ought to be mandatory that every citizen comes down and understands. You walk away with an entirely different view of the police force and what they do for you, and a greater appreciation of what they do for you. I know I did, anyhow.